double feature. The Vampire Venus and Marzan, Son of Tarzan. And both movies are rated TWA.
I've heard of G, R, and X, but what is TWA?
TWA. Why, that means the worst around.
Oh, stewardess, may I have a drop of oil?
Miss, do you have any straw? I'm beginning to lose my stuffing.
Well, I can give you a few plastic straws.
I guess they'll have to do. My, how times have changed. Please, miss. I'm scared, terrified. Could you come over and hold my paw?
Hold your paw? Okay. How's this?
That's so much better. I'm always afraid of people, of animals, even of goldfish. I try to build up my courage by studying TM, PM, AC/DC, meditation, and transcendental aggravation, but I'm still a coward.
Boy, what a bunch of sad sacks we have on this flight.
Yeah, every time I go on a flight, I always think I'll meet a nice guy, full of fun.
But on this trip, they're only full of tin and straw. Well, maybe we'll meet our Prince Charming on Mars.
Or some other place in outer space. We sure haven't had much luck on Earth.
We searched the earth for sweet romance. We've even been to Paris, France. But old Paris was not for me. That's why I tried to find a guy up in the sky. And even in romantic Rome, I found no one to call my own. They made me sigh, but passed me by. That's why I tried to find a guy up in the sky. Everywhere I've searched, but every place I have missed him. Now I'm gonna search that beautiful big solar system. To find my love, I took a cruise, but even then, it was bad news. Although afloat, I missed my boat. That's why I'll try to find a guy way up in the sky. May I have some more wool for my knitting, please?
Why, of course. Here you are. Pardon me, ma'am, but haven't I seen you and your friends before? You look very familiar. Why, of course. You're Dorothy.
And I'm the Tin Man.
And I'm the Scarecrow. And I'm the Cowardly Lion, still as cowardly as ever.
I didn't think anyone recognized us anymore. It's been so long ago since we made our famous flight over the rainbow.
Oh, we'll never forget you and your wonderful friends. But why are you going to Oz now?
Well, my dear, it's a very sad story. When you and all the world knew us, we were young and active. But now, alas, we're just 4 senior citizens. A few years ago, we retired on Social Security. But with the rise in prices and inflation, we just haven't been able to live on the small amount we receive. Look at the price of oil! Since that last Middle East crisis, I can't even afford to... all my hinges.
And I can't afford to buy enough straw to stuff my left ear. I used to eat big pieces of meat. Then I started eating small cans of cat food. Now I can't even do that because I'm so afraid of finicky Morris.
Well, as you can see, we ain't what we used to be.
The Scarecrow is dusty. The Tin Man is rusty. The Lion's no older. And Dorothy is older. As anyone can plainly see, we ain't what we used to be.
In Kansas many years ago, a little girl was
and she's the girl you ought to know. Dorothy's her name. The Scarecrow is Dusty, the Tin Man is Rusty, the Lion's no bolder, and Dorothy is older, as anyone can plainly see. We ain't what we used to be. Way up on Oz, as you may know, we were a jolly three. We had such fun when years ago we sang with Dorothy. And in that famous movie show you gave us your Oz. But now as senior citizens, we're going back to Oz. The Scarecrow is Dusty, the Tin Man is Rusty, the Lion's no bolder, and Dorothy is older, as anyone can plainly see. We ain't what we used to be.
Although prices on Earth have been going up for years, on Oz they remain the same. There's been no aggravation and no inflation. So we decided to buy a mobile home by the Yellow Brick Road and retire on dear old Oz, where roads are yellow, where skies are blue, and where the cost of living has been the same for half a century.
It would be great to be back on Oz to see those merry munchkins and the dear old wizard. Boy, what a great guy.
The wizard? Gee, do you think we should tell them what's been happening on Oz? All the trouble they've been having lately?
They look so happy. If they knew, it would break their hearts.
There are potholes and puddles on the Yellow Brick Road. It's shattered and battered and bare. There are bumps and thumps and lots of lumps. It's badly in need of repair. What can it be? What can it be? We're gonna solve the Oz mystery. What can it be? What can it be? We're gonna solve the Oz mystery.
I couldn't help overhearing your song, but don't worry, we know all about it.
Yeah, the wizard sent us a mailgram. Collect! Boy, he must be broke. After all, if we overcame the Wicked Witch years ago, we could help with his problems now.
Oh, it's such a thrill to be riding in a modern rocket ship.
You know, in the past, we've only flown Cyclones.
Say, this piece of chicken is terrible. I want to complain to the president of the airline.
Oh, please, sir. No one has ever complained about our airline chicken. After all, it's really finger-licking good.
I'm sorry, my dear, but this chicken is not finger-licking good, and I should know. After all, I'm the great colonel from Lionsburg.
You mean the extra crunchy, munchy 2001, in 2001 or two. Word of the future really will suit you. Come and enjoy it too. I tell you, I'm just great. I'm in a solid state. Oh, I love to play up in the Milky Way. And there's so much fun in 2001, 21st century. Jupiter and Venus too. We're gonna say how do you do as we race through outer space from Mars to Oz. Everything is a-okay. We'll flying through the Milky Way, zooming high up in the sky from Mars to Oz.
Welcome to Mars, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest little planet of them all, the ideal place to raise a family, low school taxes, and plenty of public transportation. Arf.
And here are a few gifts for the ladies from our Martian welcome wagon. Here is a fine bottle of perfume. It is called Canal Number 5. And here's a ticket for a free ride on a flying saucer.
Why is everything so red on Mars? This place looks like a squashed tomato.
Why, don't you know red is the official Martian color?
You on Earth love red, white, and blue, but here we're specialists. Why, even our newspapers are red. Arf.
That joke's so old, we heard on Earth before we left.
Well, in some things we're a little behind times.
After all, you can fly from Earth in a straight line. That's right, our flying saucers fly only in circles. And on every trip, they have to stop at our planetary washing machine for a soap and a rinse.
Those saucers are great in the sky, but they're awful messy in a machine loaded with cascades.
This is our first trip to Mars. Can you show us any of the local sights?
We'll show you our polar ice cap.
That's too cold.
How about our canals?
They're all wet.
Well, we've got some great inventions here on Mars. Do you know that we're the only planet to have thermovision? Thermovision? Is that like television?
My dear Earthling, how silly you are. In your poor earthly TV, you are forced to watch silly made-up stories like Phyllis, Maud, Archie, and Starchy. Arf.
That's right. Here on Mars with television, we can watch any great moment in history by merely flipping the dial and going back in time. We've got the greatest actors of them all, even Napoleon and Joan of Arc.
And all the kings, queens, and presidents, they're always good for laughs.
Well, let's see what we can get. How about the Battle of Gettysburg?
Or the invention of the popsicle.
Oh, no. Let's do something more romantic.
Well, how about going back 2,000 years to visit the most beautiful woman of them all, Cleopatra?
Oh, and how about those two handsome fellas, Mark Antony and Julius Caesar?
Don't worry, all three of them are there. Let's tune in.
Here's your one recognizes these old Roman clothes of Cleo and Tony and Julie. And the story we're in, everyone surely knows, with Cleo and Tony and Julie. Of my wealth and my power, I always will brag. Well, then why are you wearing that dirty old rag? Oh, each of them looks like a stuffed laundry bag. We're Cleo and Tony and Julie. Now you've seen this, I'm sure, in your history books. I'm Cleo, I'm Tony, and Julie. For even on Mars, all the folks know our looks. I'm Cleo, I'm Tony, and Julie. When I rule in the forum, all my subjects smile. And when I'm making my speeches, they all love my style. How I love to eat grapes as I float down the Nile. We're Cleo and Tony and Julie.
Well, boys, make up your minds. Which one of you big, strong men is going to win my lovely hand?
Cleopatra, my dear, I offer you these.
Take it easy, big boy. I knew you were full of hot air, but I didn't expect a hurricane.
If you marry me, I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces and
Instead of spending all that dough on me, why don't you go out and buy yourself a box of contact?
I don't need contact with all my sneezing. I just walk around in this overgrown handkerchief and blow my nose anywhere. They don't call me Julius Sneezer for nothing.
How about you, big boy?
I am Mark Antony, the greatest speaker of the ancient world. When I speak, all men listen. Friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ears.
With ears like yours, I don't blame you for wanting someone else's.
If you marry me, I'll offer you the wealth of India, the perfumes of Arabia, and all the waters at Burger King.
I'm sorry, boys, but you're both gonna have to do better than that. Besides, I'm getting tired of Rome. It's just a big hick town. Guys walking around in king-size diapers. Why, this is the wealthiest city in the entire world. So, why don't you buy yourself a pair of pants?
Who needs pants when we...
Say, Julie, how about blowing the other way? They haven't invented air conditioning yet.
Tell me, Julie, how did you ever leave mouse with all your sneezing?
That's the secret of my success. We don't need any bugles.
I know. Whenever you sneeze, your army charges. No wonder they fight so well. After all, look at this Roman nose.
Yeah, it's rolling all over your face. Gee, I can't decide which one of you guys I like better. There's only one thing to do. You're gonna have to fight a duel for me.
She's right. I'm guard.
I've got a sword here someplace.
Boy, am I glad to get rid of those two. Now I can think of my secret love. Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, they're nothing compared to the guy I'm waiting for. just close my eyes and wish for him. I'm wishing for joy. I'm dreaming, I'm wishing, I'm hoping he'll come. Benny, Benny, boy, I hope he'll arrive tonight, tonight. He'll ride in his chariot fine. I'm dreaming, I'm wishing, I'm hoping he'll come. Benny, Benny, mine. I hope he'll arrive tonight, tonight. He'll ride in his chariot fine. I'm dreaming, I'm wishing, I'm hoping he'll come. Benny, Benny, mine.
Did you ring, Your Majesty? Your wish is my command. Go and prepare my bath. What kind of steps does Your Majesty prefer? Fragrance of France or essence of Egypt? Neither. Just put in a bottle of Pepsi-Cola. I like the bubbles. Say, I thought you two guys were dueling for me.
We were until the bell rang.
What bell?
The bell for dinner. Have a piece of pizza. No, mine instead.
No, mine is better.
No, mine.
Why, you no good walking veggie? Take that.
Oh, yeah?
Break it up, fellas. Ain't that just like two Romans? You'd rather have a piece of pizza than a tomato like me.
Nothing really beats a piece of Roman pizza. Brother, can you spare a slice? Nothing can be sweller than pie mozzarella. It's the food from paradise. A hot dog from Coney cannot compare. A pie from Mazzoni, the best anywhere. Crispy or Sicilian, you feel like a million. Brother, can you spare a slice? Even in the forum, senators adore him. Brother, can you spare a slice? It is very tasty, cheesy and so pasty. It's the food from paradise. A hot dog from Coney cannot compare. A pie from Manzoni, the best anywhere. Really is so fine, it's good at any time. Brother, can you spare a slice?
Say, you two guys are really good. Maybe you can get on the Johnny Carson show.
Well,
tell me that you prefer him to me, this chariot jockey,
And you preferred him to me, the great Mark Anthony? How could you?
Tell me, boys, how many Academy Awards have you won? We only won 2.
I won 11.
Come on, Cleo. Who needs her? We got something better.
Nothing really beats a piece of Roman pizza. Brother, can you spare a slice? Nothing can be sweller than pilot mozzarella. It's a food in paradise, you betcha. A hot dog from Pony cannot compare. A pepperoni Renzoni, the best anywhere. Crispy or Sicilian, you'll feel like a million. Brother, can you spare a slice?
Amen.
How many of you remember those great song hits recorded by the greatest singers in history? The Marvelous Martian. Do you remember the greatest hits? Moon over Mars and a flying saucer with you. Give my regards to Pluto. Cuter than a computer. Galaxy Gal, I love you during the stratosphere. Well, the Solar Record Company has put together a collection of the greatest hits, and they're yours for only $7.99. If you phone Pluto 3333333 on Mercury 5555555 and order yours now. Supplies limited.
Say, fellas, this Camovision's mighty fine vision you got here. It sure would be nice on Earth, but our next stop is Oz.
Oz, that old place. Why, years ago, we Martians used to go there on our 2-week vacations, but it's become so run down. The wizard isn't whizzing and the munchkins aren't munching. Too bad. It used to be a pretty nice place.
Well, you know the old Martian saying, that's the way the planet walks.
Say, Captain, we're all refueled. All systems are go.
Jupiter and Venus too. We're gonna say how do you do as
playhouse. I like TV. It's better than going to school. I'd go to school if I could dime a teacher after I do a TV program.
He's never read a book.
What's that? One of those things with pages? You're supposed to read it? I thought you used those pages for Kleenex. This is a book, and this is a box of Kleenex. Say, this is a good story. Easy to read and very clean. Nothing dirty in it. Wait, my boy, don't you realize this is for reading and this is for sneezing? What happened to the educational system here on Earth? Well, can you solve our problem? Oh, great wizard, put the question in the computer. Here's the solution. Bring out the TV set. Now, Junior, sit down. Try reading this way. Oh, boy, this is the only way to read. There he is, our old friend, the Great Wizard. Why, if it isn't Dorothy and all the gang. How are you all? It's really great to see you, but you've changed so.
So have you, Wiz, old boy. The last time I was here, this place was a palace. But now, it looks like a dump.
Well, times have changed and poor life ain't what it used to be. The munchkins ain't munching, the yellow bricks crunching. My magic is missing, the wizard ain't whizzing. As anyone can plainly see, I ain't what he used to be. The munchkins ain't munching, the yellow bricks crunching. His magic is missing, the wizard ain't whizzing. As anyone can plainly see, he ain't what he used to be. Even wicked witches can't buy decent broomsticks.
What can you do to solve all your problems? Get Oz back into orbit.
Let me try again.
for a happy golden age. Better than California, Arizona, or Florida. I've got a slogan already. Spend your happy golden age by the yellow brick road.
Dorothy, you could be the social director.
And the wicked witches with their great broomsticks can clean up all the potholes and puddles.
No doubt about it. We're going to have plenty of fun in 2001.
We'll have plenty of fun in 2001. In 2001 or two. We're scientific, life is terrific, everything's mighty new. We live a life of ease because we have CVs. And there is so much fun in 2001, 21st century. We'll have plenty of fun in 2001, in 2001 or two. We like to mention every invention that's what we're gonna do. Oh, we can fly to Mars. Oh, we can visit Oz. And there is so much fun in 2001, 21st century. We'll have plenty of fun in 2001, in 2001 or two. Road to the future, road will suit you. Come and enjoy it too. I tell you, I'm just great. I'm in a solid state. I love to play up in the Milky Way. And there's so much fun in 2001.
And a very crazy story cooked up by a very nervous but very pretty young woman.